Do you remember any instance or any event or something that you go like, yeah, no, I feel like I'm fitting in right now, or I feel like I belong into this environment. Is there anything in particular that comes to mind?
I would say it definitely took a nudge from a mentor. And that really, I think, helped me as a young employee. And I think it could help many young employees as they enter the workplace or start a new career, a new job, a transition. I had a mentor, I think, noticed me being a little socially distant from the team. I wasn't going to a lot of lunches with colleagues because I was trying to catch up and I felt like I was behind on some of my work. And one of my colleagues, but my mentor at the time, said, "Hey, we're playing in a golf outing on Friday. Join us. Do you play golf?" I said, "I have clubs, but I'm not very good." By not very good, I don't think I could get the ball off the tee. But just that invitation by my colleague, Sarah, at the time, she said, "Hey, don't worry, you can come and play with me and my group." So getting the opportunity to play golf with some colleagues that I had worked on projects with, had taken advice from, folks that continue to be, folks that I could go to for support, ended up being at that golf outing. And that really helped open the door for me, both from a professional side, but also a competitive side. I grew up playing multiple sports, and golf gave me that avenue to build relationships and lasting relationships with some of my colleagues. And as I moved to sales, that really helped me, I think, build strong relationships with my customers and also with other people in their organization. So finding a tool for me was golf, and it really took a mentor to kind of get me out of my comfort zone to help me with that.
Okay, and I understand that your golf game has improved substantially over the years as well, right? So.
Yes, it's I've continued to evolve, right? I can't say that professionally I'm ready to stop my career at Dow and go play on the PGA Tour, but with time and confidence and reflection and a lot more time, it has helped, But having a child has definitely changed things, so my game has gone down quite a bit since having a kid.
I understand that. So, and just by having that invitation and spending time with Sarah and her team, with that, I mean, what clicked internally inside of you that gave you somewhat a sign that things were falling into place, or you were in the right in the right place? Can you talk a little bit more about that? What is exactly that invitation trigger in you, right? If that makes sense.
Yeah, I think the invitation is a big piece, right, of what is needed, a part of corporate America and helping young people. If you get them an environment where they feel comfortable and where they can be more, not as I guess, reactive to people, and they can just be themselves, the invitation at an event like this really can help you just true yourself up and not really think about, how people are perceiving you at the time. And obviously you're still going to be on guard a bit, but the invitation really says, "Hey, I'm wanted there. People see value in me." And then I feel like during those sessions, people really get a different view of you, and they get to see how you act and how you carry yourself. There's nothing like seeing how you hit a ball out of bounds into the water and seeing how a person reacts. I think that's one of the best ways to understand a person, how they react to, pain, how they react to, indecision, how they react to something not going their way. And how I acted 15 years ago when I started playing the golf versus how I act now are completely different. I've continued to evolve. The more opportunities and the more invitations I've had to events and parties and get-togethers, people continue to see Chris Gandy as my true self. And I think you can break down some of the stereotypes you have the closer you get to people. So inviting people out, that's a key part about understanding and getting to know people.